everybody, and welcome back to Fit Reset Day 2. I'm so glad you guys decided to join me again, and we start our strength training work today. So we're doing the 3 B's today, one of my personal favorites: back, biceps, and booty. All you need today for your workout is a heavier set of weights, so something between 10 and 20 should do the trick. If you don't have that, just grab whatever you have. We'll make do with it, no problem. And you also need a resistance band, preferably a cloth band. Those work better for lower body, but if all you have is a cloth band, grab that. If you don't have a band, that's okay. We will, again, make do with what we have. We're gonna begin at the top of the mat, just taking a little bit of a stretch. That's gonna lead us into some activation work. So here we go, raise the arms all the way up, take a nice big deep breath in, and on your exhale, hinge from the hips, and fold your body all the way down. And just rock it out a little bit side to side here. You can shake your head a little bit, yes. Shake your head a little bit, no. Hello, JD. And then taking your hands right underneath the knees, gaze straight ahead, nice flat back position. Exhale, fold all the way back down. We're gonna take our right leg all the way back, walk it back, 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 back. So you're pressing through the back heel, feeling a nice stretch in the front of the right hip, and then trying to keep a 90-degree angle in that front leg. Carefully place your right knee all the way down. Leaning into the stretch, raise your arms all the way up, nice big deep breath in, low lunge. And then on your exhale, planting the hands all the way down, tuck your back toes under and step your back foot up to meet the front. Inhale, slowly rise the arms all the way back up to stand, arms come up overhead. And then exhale, folding your hands all the way back down, drop your head down. Inhale, flat back position, gaze straight ahead. Exhale, folding all the way back down. We're gonna take our left leg all the way back this time and carefully place the back knee all the way down. Inhale, rise the arms all the way up overhead, big deep breath in. Exhale, planting the hands all the way down. This time we're gonna tuck the toes under and send it back to a downward facing dog. At this point, you wanna make sure that your resistance band is nearby, because in a moment, we're gonna drop down and get our resistance band and place it around the knees on the quads. Excuse me, above the knees on the quads. So here we go, placing the knees all the way down, locate your resistance band any way that you need to be to get that resistance band above the knees on the quads. Awesome, awesome. So coming back into that tabletop position, let's just begin with a couple of rounds of cat-cows before we get into that glute activation. Inhale, dropping the belly down, looking up. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, drop the belly down, look up. Exhale, round your spine. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's return back to a neutral spine. You want to draw your belly in slightly so you can have just a natural arch in your low back, but you want to make sure you're not exaggerating it like you're back in that cow. And we're going to start by extending the right leg all the way back and keeping a nice flexed foot and drawing the toes face down towards the mat. And just 10 times, tapping those toes down on your exhale. Inhale, lifting it back up. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, rise back up. What you want to make sure of here is that you're not leaning too much over to the left. So that would be the tendency here. Halfway through. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Place the knee back down. Same thing on the other side. Extending your left leg all the way back, flex the foot, toes are face down towards the ground. Here we go. Exhale, tap the toes down. Inhale, stretch back up. Exhaling it down. Inhale, lifting it up again. Now this side you want to watch to make sure you're not leaning too much over to the right side. If you feel this in your wrists at any point, you can always drop down to the forearms. That's another option. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Releasing that, we're gonna grab one of our dumbbells. So you can go lighter to start. I'm gonna grab a 10, and we're gonna repeat that same exercise, but add on a row. So as we lift and lower our right leg, we're gonna be lifting and rowing with our left arm. So opposite arm, opposite leg. So extend that right leg out, holding onto the weight with your left hand. Tap the toes down. Then as you inhale, lift the leg up, pull your weight up, squeeze the shoulder blade. Tap the weight down, tap the toes down. Inhale, big squeeze. Exhale, tap. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, tap. Just warming up, igniting those muscles. Good. Same thing here with 10. And you're halfway through. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Place it down. Switch it out. Now the right hand has the weight, and our left leg is the one that's going to move. So here we go, extending that left leg out, making sure that your core is nice and engaged. Here we go. Tap the toes down. Inhale, lift the weight up, lift the leg up. Tap everything down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale. Big squeeze of the shoulder blades as you lift that weight up. Elbow stays tucked in towards the body. Nice work. 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Placing that weight down. We're gonna rise all the way up to stand, but keep our band on. So tuck the toes under, walk it all the way back, slowly roll all the way up. Now we're gonna need that second weight, right? So we just used one for that exercise. So grab the second weight to meet it. All right, so next thing we're gonna do is continuing to ignite the muscles, but we're gonna get the biceps into play now here. We're gonna be doing 1 minute of lateral monster walks. So you're gonna be bending down as low as you comfortably can. Well, not comfortable, right? But as low as you can while still feeling it, but not feeling any pain in the knees or anywhere else. Keeping nice tension on the band. Walking all the way over to one side. Now my space is limited, so I'm not gonna be able to walk that far, but hopefully you guys have a space where you can. If not, you can just follow me. And then we're going to, once that minute is up, take the weights and just do 15 traditional bicep curls. Again, I'm using my 10s for this. Beginning with those walks in 3, 2, and go. Nice. So first round, might want to keep it pretty basic with the band above the knees on the quads. Of course, if you wanted to make this more challenging, the band can go around the ankles, or you can even hold on to your weights just for some added resistance. I'm keeping it nice and basic to start, and I'm definitely still feeling it in the sides of my glutes. And I always say, my clients say they feel so silly when they're doing this. I know, it looks pretty silly, but hey, if I can film myself and put this on the internet, you guys can do it in the comfort of your own home or wherever you are. All right, just like that, we've got 15 seconds to go before we pick up those weights. Final 10. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it on up, grab those weights. 15 basic bicep curls. Here we go. Keep the elbows hugging in as you curl it up and bring the weights down. Shoulders stay down away from the ears. You have a slight bend in the knees just to make sure that you have nice posture and your hips are not coming forwards as you lift the weights up. If you're doing that, your weights might be too heavy. You might need to size down. Sometimes I find myself starting to rep it out and my elbows are spilling like this. You always want to make sure they stay tucked in. Good. 5 more to go. And then we're going to go right back into those monster walks. 2 more. Last one. Awesome work. Place those weights down. Get ready to go into round 2 of those monster walks. Let's begin them in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Maybe play round. The second round, put the band on lower. Maybe stick with what you had, right? This is challenging enough for me. Some days I feel like maybe I can challenge myself. Today, I'm listening to my body. But maybe work on squatting down a little bit lower. There's always ways to modify or enhance an exercise to make it work for your body. We got about 20 seconds to go. Then we're gonna complete those bicep curls, make it an even 30 by doing 15 more curls, and we got that in 10 seconds. Woo, my glutes are on fire. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's grab those weights. Here we go. Second set, 15 curls. Tuck the elbows in. Here we go. Lift it up and down. Should feel significantly heavier than the last set because our biceps are starting to get pretty fatigued at this point. That's good. That is what we want. We're gonna go back after this into some more back and booty work. Keep repping it out. We'll have a little break after this. I'm already starting to feel a little hot. Sweat's gonna be coming soon. 5 more to go. 4, 3, 2, last one. Whew. Place those weights down. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, we can take that band off for now. Next set, this is gonna be unilateral work, which means we're working on one side before switching to the other. We're gonna be doing 1 minute of single leg deadlifts. So, because we're doing it in a time frame, you don't have to worry about how many reps you're getting. Just worry about making the reps count. So single leg deadlifts, you can hold on to the wall if you need to. So for these single leg deadlifts, you're going to be stabilizing with one leg. So I'm gonna start with my right leg being the stabilizing leg. I have my weight in the left hand. My right hand is either on my hip, or if I need to, I can place it onto the wall for extra balance. I am hinging from the hips as I send my left leg back behind me and drop the weight down towards the ground, feeling my hamstring and glutes engage, and then slowly coming all the way back up to stand. If you can, foot hovers next to the other foot. Once we complete that minute of single leg deadlifts, you're gonna stay down and we're gonna do some high rows in this deadlift position. So you're gonna be holding lots of tension in your glutes, squeezing up, sending it down. We're gonna be doing 10 of those. So a minute of single leg deadlifts followed by 10 high rows. So let's get to work. 1 minute moving the left leg, right leg is your stabilizer. 3, 2, and we go. So I find anything that requires balance I typically like to do it more in a time frame, like we're doing, like saying do as many as you can in 1 minute, as opposed to saying, okay, let's do 10. Because some people, their balance is great and they're able to get 10 in no time, but other people, like myself, need a little extra time and go slow and steady. So it all just depends. We've got 15 more seconds until we hold it down and do those high rows. So you probably will want to hold on to something while you're down there. But if you can hold it, hey, more power to you. All right, here we go. Next time we're down, we're gonna hold it down. Now you're not down all the way, just halfway is fine. And here we go, we're gonna squeeze the elbow out to the side, bring it all the way down. Pull and squeeze, and down. If this is too intense on the booty, you can place the foot down and just keep it regular high rows. Otherwise, challenge your glutes more. Keep that leg lifted. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Standing on up. Woo. Shake it out for a moment. Wow. We've got to do that on the other side. Whew. All right. Set yourself up. So now that right leg, that's probably or should be sore from that last set, is the one that's going to be moving, and our left leg is going to be stabilizing us. So 1 minute of those moving single leg deadlifts are going to begin in 3, 2, and we go. Core planning on my part. The bar is right in front of me. I feel like I need to duck my head every single time I come down. That's okay. Just giving myself more of a challenge. What's new? Whew. Just about halfway through before we hold it down and do those 10 high rows. Twenty more seconds to go. You got it. Final 10. We're going to hold it down. All right, here we go. Next time you're down, ready, hold it down. Just about halfway is fine. Palms facing away from you. Bring the elbow out to the side. Big squeeze. Extend it all the way down. Up, big squeeze. And down. So you want to feel a big, big squeeze in the right shoulder blade. Nice and slow and steady. Wins the race here. 4 more to go. And 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. If you haven't been able to notice yet, 2 is the magic number today. So we got to repeat each side 1 more time before moving on. Oh no. Oh yes, but they're good for you. These are good for you. And you'll probably be feeling it tomorrow. Okay, so here we go, changing it out. Left hand has the weight. Now right leg, once again, is the stabilizer. Here we go, holding on to something if you need. Digging into that right foot. Here we go, sending it down and up. Maybe this time you try to challenge yourself. Try not to hold on to anything, or try to hover your foot next to the standing foot. Awesome work. Keep it going. I find that the second side is both easier in a sense and harder in a sense because you're already sore, but you're also kind of used to the movement. We've got 20 seconds to go, by the way. Final 10. You're gonna hold it down halfway And do those high rows. Here we go. Next time you're down, hold it down halfway. Here we go. Elbow comes up, big squeeze. Send it down. Up, big squeeze. Send it down. Up, big squeeze. Send it down. Ooh, there goes my balance. It's only a matter of time before I fell out of something. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Flip it around. You got one more time through this before we move on. Oh my goodness. All right. Right hand, right leg. Left butt cheek's gonna feel that work. Here we go. Let's get that other side done. We're gonna begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Final rep is so nice, or final set rather. You can almost taste the finish line. Got some more booty biceps coming up. Halfway through, keep it going. Making sure you're pressing into all corners of the foot. You've got 15 seconds to go. We're almost there. Next time you're down, ready? We're gonna hold it down halfway. Last time through those high rows. 10 to go, you got it. Whew. Big squeeze, hand lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Wow, shake it out. Might need a drink of water after that one. Really, really good. Whew. Okay, so just like that, we've already got only one more thing to do before we come into a little bonus at the end. So here's our last exercise before our little bonus round. We're gonna be coming into a traditional deadlift. So feet hip width distance apart, slight bend in the knees. You still wanna hinge from the hips to come down, feel a big stretch in the hamstrings. Make sure it's a flat back. If you're rounding like this, your low back's gonna take the load, not your glutes. And then dig through the heels to come all the way back up and coming into a hammer curl. So elbows are gonna stay tucked in towards the body as you curl the weights up. And then sending it back into a deadlift. We're gonna do 2 sets of 15. So we do 15, take a little bit of a breather, 15 more, then we're on to the bonus round. All right, so grab your weights, modify your weights if you need to, and let's start with our first set of 15 right now. Here we go. Dig through the heels, send it down, dig through the heels, come up, elbows stay locked in as you curl them up. Nice hammer curl. Nice and slow and controlled. Always is good, especially when you're practicing deadlifts, because that is something that is so easy to mistakenly take into your low back rather than the glutes. And we want to grow the glutes. We don't want back pain. We want a booty. Good. 5 more to go before we take a little bit of a break. Keep those elbows tucked in, shoulders relaxed away from the ears. 2 more to go. Final one. Awesome. Set those weights down, a little bit of a breather. Walk it out, take a drink if you need to. One more set of 15 before you guys finally get to figure out what that bonus round is. Just so I can have a little bit of fun with you guys before I leave you off for today. All right, let's grab our weights. Let's go for our second set of 15. Whew. All right, here we go. Squeeze the glutes. Send it all the way down. Big stretch in the hammies. See the glutes come up. Elbows stay tucked in. Squeeze the arms all the way back up. I'm a heavy breather. Whew, especially that last set. I'm officially sweating, so I can say I was able to get myself sweating, although it doesn't take much. When I'm talking and working out at the same time, it almost always happens no matter what. We're getting near the end, so make sure your form stays nice. Don't get lazy. It's those last reps that you push through and really stay consistent with that matter the most. Oh, 4 more to go, guys. Almost there. Final 3. Oh, last 2. These 10s are feeling like a million right now. Not really, that's a bit of an over-exaggeration, but they feel heavier than 10. Last one. And drop those weights down. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, so it's that time where I'm gonna let you guys in on the secret that is our final bonus round. It is, 90-second wall sit. What? But my legs are so sore from everything already. I know, mine are too. We're gonna get through it together. And once we're done with this 90 seconds, we're gonna stretch. So, only thing separating you from being done with this workout is a 90-second wall sit. We can do it. All right, guys, ready position. So, coming all the way back up to the wall, you wanna scoot your back all the way so you're flush onto the mat. Walk your feet out enough so that when you sink yourself down, your hips are in line with your knees. And here we go. Our 90 seconds begin now. Make sure you're not crouched over like this. Posture's nice. Hips are in line with the knees as long as your knees and hips allow it. The fun thing too about wall sits is that you can kind of control where you want to feel your wall sits the most. Traditionally it is quads, but if you really kind of root through the heels, you can really feel it start to engage the glutes even more. You're 30 seconds into this. 1 more minute to go. Make sure you don't rest your hands on your quads. That's cheating. You gotta force yourself to stay in it. Make sure your knees are not opening out. Make sure your knees are not caving in. You have 45 seconds to go. Nothing, it's all of nothing. We got it. Final 30, we're going right into stretch after this. Just stay with me for about 25 more seconds. Come on, isn't this wall sit going fast? Maybe it's just because I'm talking the whole time, it's distracting my mind, but it's not going too bad for me. Less than 15 seconds to go. Isn't this a fun way to finish? I think it's a fun way to finish. Here we go, here's your final 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Woo! Slide yourself back up the wall. Slap it out, slap it out, slap it out. Meet me down on the mat. Sitting down. Let's stretch out the glutes a little bit. Just take your right ankle, uncross it over your left thigh. Now, if this is too intense for you, you can extend the left leg all the way out. If it's not intense enough for you, you can walk the heel all the way in towards your tush and try to press your right hip open even more. Good old-fashioned four-corner stretch, always good. And then from here, you're gonna walk your left heel towards the right side of the glutes and plant your right foot down and coming to take a nice twist to look past your right shoulder. Let's counter twist that to the other side. There goes the back. I don't know if you guys heard that, but my back just cracked and it felt amazing. All right, let's unwind and take that same stretch on the other side, taking the left ankle over the right thigh this time. Again, same options of extending that leg out or walking the heel closer in and working on opening out that hip. And let's take it into that twist. So you walk your right heel into the left side of the glutes and take your twist to look past the left shoulder. Counter twist that to the other side. No crack on this side, that's okay. And slowly unwind. Amazing work, everybody. Thank you for sticking it out. And I hope to see you guys all tomorrow for day 3. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe and keep following our Fit Reset journey. Thank you, everybody.